the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Golden State Warriors. And for Golden State, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. And Klay Thompson, the son of former first overall pick Michael Thompson, I mean, when he gets hot, he can take over games.
And you know what? This guy, didn't he have 37 in one quarter last year? How incredible was that to get 37 in a quarter?
Not only that, Kenny also had 26 in a quarter later on.
Get out of here.
Yeah, he can shoot over anyone with his height, and he has a quick release. You know, he probably...
We're going to bring you an interconference matchup in this one as the Cavaliers come from Cleveland to play this one. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the center position. And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Curry. Thompson with the rebound. Early on last year, it was clear Steph Curry was just on another level. Was an MVP candidate right from the start of the season, and he would eventually be voted that award.
And I thought very deserving. You could see how he elevated his play, and so many of us, and so much talk focuses on what he does offensively. But he was ahead of the snake of a terrific defensive group for Golden State a season ago, and that's one reason why he ended up being the MVP.
And that one's good. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Dishes it to Irving from 13, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Irving's got his first bucket of the night. And here's Golden State. Here's Curry. An absolute bomb from three-point range. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Nobody near Irving. Again, Irving missing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Fires the three, and it's Curry again from deep. Curry's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Warriors. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. Smith against Barnes. And on the way from Irving for three.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
He kicks it to Love. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Boy, I tell you, the Warriors did something that no other team had ever done before. They ended the regular season ranked first in field goal percentage and field goal percentage defense. Essentially, they were the best offensive and defensive team in the league. Remarkable.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
Now here's Love. It's Thompson off the drive. The kick out to Irving. Another miss by Irving. Last season for the Warriors really dominated from from beginning to end to lead the league in both offensive and defensive efficiency.
And Kevin, a lot of people knew the Warriors were good at offense. I mean, but they've been equally as good defensively over the past few seasons, kind of flying under the radar for whatever reason. Not the case going forward.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And some of Harrison Barnes' teammates have referred to him as the senator because of the way he carries himself. And, you know, a very level-headed, dignified young man. And just he has an air about it.
Spates checked in for Golden State. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And Harrison Barnes at times has been criticized in the past for not being more Clark assertive on the court.
Well, you know, it's interesting. He had to weather the pressure of expectations since high school. I mean, people were comparing him to Kobe Bryant back then, but HB can't get caught up in that. He's got to be true to himself. You know what I tell guys? Do you.
Yeah.
Do you.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for the Warriors. To end the run. And the layup good by Mozgov. Mozgov's got his first points in this one. Warriors leading by 9. Thompson from long range. Another 3 for Golden State.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Now here's Shumpert. That's a 2 from Dellavedova. Gets an open look and hits. Warriors have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Here's Spates. Another 3 for Golden State.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks. Dellavedova is really good at finding his teammates.
Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Golden State. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Another 3 for Golden State.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Now here's Shumpert. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Mozgov, good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Warriors leading by 12. Thompson for the triple. And another 3 for Golden State.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Got a piece of it. Now the Warriors moving it up. Now here's Iguodala. Tight defense on him, and that is good.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
11 seconds left to play here in the first. James outside. Here's the 3. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Warriors ahead. They lead by 18. And, of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his tremendous, tremendous leadership. Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example how to take responsibility and lead.
And, Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
I tell you what, the scoring has come in threes for the most part here so far.
Every time down the floor, it seems they're knocking down the triple.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Kevin Love out there with Iman Shumpert. And it's Thompson in at the pivot, manning the middle. A nice bounce back here for Harrison Barnes, Clark. And
Boy, he wanted everybody in the building to know who threw that one down.
Hanging on the rim is, I guess, one way to do it.
Yeah, I tell you what, though, you want to make sure you don't get teed up from a situation like that.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Curry gets the bucket.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
Well, the defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Here's Love, the screen from Thompson. And there's Love. That's good on the assist by Irving.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Some changes for Golden State. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Azili. Draymond Green comes in for Brandon Rush. And it's Klay Thompson in for Leandro Barbosa.
Klay Thompson.
Curry with it. He's got 17, and the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
That's their first of the game, though, so sharp passing has helped them to craft this lead.
Poked loose, stolen by Thompson. He's feeling it. Jump shot is good that time. And that's now 19 points for Steph Curry.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You gotta.
Hey guys, sorry I wasn't playing. Sorry I didn't have my voice for the past minute.
To Smith.
The past
good, and the assist goes to Irving.
But
Smith's got 5
if
points.
you already read the
quarter.
thumbnail,
there is no way.
No
way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you
special
pay attention to the scouting report?
Is my 20 subscriber special, and I'm playing a game that I've never played on.
All-time performances. If the
And
defense
did you see how
to
all the
allow
players
him
were
to knock
making
those
long
down.
shots?
Down low.
Well, it was because
And Thompson throws it down.
I turned on all
Great
the
assist that
3-point
time by
sliders.
Kyrie
Now,
Irving.
have you ever watched QJB?
Warriors leading
Yeah,
by 22.
he actually got to 1,000 points
Well,
one
you
time.
go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start
Yeah,
to the
he
year.
actually got to 1,000
Surprising.
points
They had
one
a lot of
time.
new faces and
And,
people they're bringing together. Clark,
you do it by
didn't look
having
like
2
the
controllers.
powerhouse
One
they
controller
would
you
end up
don't
being
even play
as
on.
we
You
saw.
Oh, you know,
only
they
use
were
it for,
kind
like,
of
backcourt
fumbling and
violation
bumbling
and
around in the 5th and 6th spots in the
second
East for the first half of the
violations
season.
and
Made
the second
some changes,
one,
though,
it has
through
to be on
trade,
Warriors because if you
that
want to
got
make
them
threes,
going, I think.
And
you have
his
to have
presence
Stephen
as
Curry.
a scorer,
Like,
it
the
just
only
has a
method to get
calming
to
effect
1,000
for the
is
rest of the
making
team.
threes
He's a
with one
fallback
action.
option whenever they need one.
Anyways,
The
he
Cavaliers
actually got to
trail by
1,000
20.
points.
Smith drives in. Love with a wide
So
open
now,
look.
we're just playing
Offline with his
against the
3.
Cavaliers. They're getting their butt beat.
And
because
those
we
mid-season trades for
because
the
the
Cavs
Golden State
really
Warriors,
turned
we
things
actually
around.
have the
Mozgov
sliders
came
all
in,
the way
J.R.
up
Smith
to
and
like,
Shumpert secured that 2 spot, gave this team an incredible edge.
we actually have the sliders all the way to
The shot
100,
by
so.
Curry, no good.
Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
That's a reach, but perhaps that is the case. Or maybe he was trying to knock a bird off of the scoreboard.
Is about right.
Now, if you guys saw my
I
face,
still can't figure
then
that one out.
you would think
No,
I look
I
like
see no
I'm
birds.
No.
Yeah, and you know, they built the roster to how they
Oh,
played
you see how
best
Stephen Curry
mid-season. I
dunked?
mean, it was a great
Stephen
job, I think,
Curry.
by the front office to get the players
Nobody
that
near
fit best
him.
into the locker room and into the team style of play.
Now, see, I bet you it's Cavaliers.
Clark,
timeout.
remember a year ago, Klay Thompson
bet you,
was the
I bet
subject
you.
of trade speculation, possibly, in fact, going to the Timberwolves for Kevin Love.
Yeah, and in the end, the Warriors stood
told you it
down.
was a
It was a
Cavaliers timeout.
controversial
What I told you.
decision at that point, but I don't think there's any question it was a pretty good move for the Warriors right now.
And the
All right, but
Warriors with some
anyways,
changes. Spates
we're
checked in for
actually
Bogut.
leading
Iguodala comes in for
Cavaliers.
Barnes. And it's
Now,
Livingston in for Steph
Here's
Curry.
my problem.
And
What
the
I had a
Cavaliers
problem
will go with a different
before.
look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson.
If we have a bad point guard on
comes
our
in
team,
for
like
Kevin
the
Love.
leading
James checked in for Shumpert. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Smith. Just 5 on the clock.
Irving.
Foul call and time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
On the team. Yeah,
And the Warriors,
why is
also linking Thompson to that 4-year, $70 million extension. A big show of faith on their part, and it's looking like money well spent.
Now, guys,
Ian
I
Clark
just discovered
checked in
this,
for Klay
but
Thompson.
in NBA 2K16, the
And
prelude,
now Klay Thompson,
you could actually say boo to the microphone in your controller.
Taught him well. I mean, his rookie year, he drove the family
miss.
hand-me-down. He bought
I'm
his
like,
next
that's serious.
car
I try to
used, so his focus is clearly on the game, not the glitz and glamour.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
And here's Green outside. The shot is off. Cavaliers go the
Make
other
sure
way
you
with
guys follow me on
to the inside.
It's
James.
Ultimate Gamer MVP.
Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 6 assists
And
in the
also
game.
follow my cousin.
And a sharp pass to
His
set up
is
that
ZK,
high-percentage shot in close.
07.
Here's Livingston. Drops in the tray.
Now, see what I'm talking
Livingston's
about the
got himself
three-point
going there. His
shot?
first points
Did
of
you
the
see
game on the deep ball.
that Sean Livingston's
Pass to
shot was
Dellavedova.
like a red release? He still made it, though.
The feed now to Irving.
See?
They set the screen. Irving, a screen on Green.
How come we have the bad players on your team?
Picked
No
by
disrespect
Mozgov. To the
to,
paint. Here's Irving. Terrific
Draymond
assist. A
Green.
nice finish.
Draymond
Solid
Green and
play
Andre
all
They're
around.
actually good players.
The number of points they've
But why
scored in the
don't we
paint
have
already
a
today
leading
is
point
pretty
guard?
eye-opening.
It really is.
Why don't
Clark.
we
The
have the
defenders
leading
need to
point
do a
guard?
better
Or
job
why don't we have, like,
closing
the
those
black
lanes
players on their
to the
team?
hoop. Not
Well, they
phased
have,
at
like,
all
most
by
good
having a bigger
players
defender on him
other
down
team.
low.
Why?
And I really
Just
thought
why?
he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
We got
Yeah, easy
LeBron
call.
James.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Warriors have shot just 1 free throw early. 1 for 1 in the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Azili's checked in. Good on the
I
second free
forgot
throw.
to say, if I didn't make that one, I would go crazy.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there,
Come
and really a
on,
tough break
Andre.
for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still
I
sliding
mean,
right there.
you're
The
competing. You know
Cavaliers
better
shooting their
than
4th
that.
and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Some changes for Golden State. Rush comes in for Green, and it's Barbosa in for Ian Clark. And he's good on the second.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing,
think
initiating contact,
Leonardo
create
Barbosa
opportunities,
should be
get to the
put
line.
back.
Yeah, I
think
like everything you said there,
Leonardo
because when
Barbosa
all else fails,
should be back
if you
at
can
point.
get to
He's
the
very
stripe,
good as-
that's
as
really a
like
good way to
player.
change the momentum in the game, because you get points
Oh,
and you also slow
poke the
down the
ball in.
opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Barbosa with the ball.
Buzzer
Down
beater!
it goes! Just
We got the buzzer beater, guys!
How about the
Oh
timing?
my God! Oh, you see
Unbelievable
Andre
touch
in the
on
back.
that.
I mean, you
Those
see
are the
Leonardo
ingredients you
Barbosa's
need
face.
for
He's
the
smiling.
recipe.
And through the first.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Halftime show. We have to watch the halftime show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He ended up with 24 points and 1 assist. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think? Looking at Cleveland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, with the way they struggled to defend the three-point line, it started to look like warm-up drills. They cannot be afraid to bring more defenders out high. They got to make life tougher on those outside shooters.
And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Alright, let me pause. I have to put a pause to this because unfortunately I'm doing this broadcast in the middle of Zoom. So, see you guys later. Alright guys, I'm back.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances
they don't
he had.
mean like
I
you
agree with you,
always
Greg.
make like
Judicious
whatever three-pointer
shot
on the
selection.
court. They mean
All
like,
of his looks were good looks.
three-pointers that are
It's the
closest
Splash
to,
Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the
that
guard
are
spots.
closest to,
Barnes and Green are the
hoop,
forward
so
set, and it's Bogut
let's see.
in its center.
You
That's
can't
Steve
just shoot
Kerr's
it from here and
five as
expect
we
it to
get
go.
into the second
You can
half.
shoot it from here and expect it to go.
And for Kevin Love, such a big part of that Minnesota Timberwolves franchise. I mean, they drafted him 5th overall back in the league, and really he had been their catalyst his entire career. Even last year when he decided he finally wanted out, he helped the Wolves land Andrew Wiggins in the trade that shook the league.
Golden State's gone 1-2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break.
Then
It's
I'll
Curry
post the video.
outside. Another three for Golden
I never
State.
said Thomas,
And
but
they're
I said.
really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score
Yeah, I'll
basketball.
find sometime tomorrow if I lose the bet.
Now here's James.
Well, I bet you.
He has 5. Love outside.
Now, guys, you should try out this new game. It's called NBA Playgrounds. It's awesome.
Now
It's
Smith.
only like
It's a
20
pick by Love.
bucks in Roblox.
Shoots it. That one off the back iron and out.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on
Andrew
the
Bogut.
interior. Really a well-rounded
3.6
effort
cents.
overall.
Nice shot by Bogut.
Guys, they've had a solid
They
start to
Andrew
the second
Bogut
half
isn't even
offensively.
that great
Got
at
good
these.
looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Get it, Curry. Get it.
Dives for it, and it goes out of bounds.
Yes.
Last touch by Irving.
Yes. Curry
Spates
poked
checked
the
in
ball
for
in, he
Andrew Bogut.
couldn't get it. But the Cavaliers made the last touch before it went out of bounds.
Here's Curry. 30 points in the game. Not watching the line
That
there.
was
That'll
not
be a
backcourt
backcourt violation.
Yeah, but just the second turnover of the game. I mean,
See,
overall,
even
pretty
Steve
meticulous offensively.
Yeah, I like what they're doing here, and that's really what it's all about. When you don't beat yourself, you become hard to beat.
See, LeBron James is just a ball hog. I hope
Screen
he's
by
watching
Smith.
because I really
Irving for
don't like him.
3. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. That's 10 points for Kyrie Irving.
How about that eclipse? What a screen by Smith.
So many great statistics are available to demonstrate just how dominant the Warriors were last season. My favorite is G8, their point differential.
Oh, come
You know,
on.
to be able to beat your opponent by double
See?
digits on average is
think they're
something
calling
only
timeout
8 teams
on
have been able to do in the
Archie.
history
I
of the
bet you
league.
are.
It's amazing.
And guys, the Warriors ended the year at just over a 10-point differential per game. I mean, still that number is staggering when you
I mean,
think
like,
of what it
we're
takes
leading
to
by
achieve
30.
that mark over the
How
course of
do
a
you
season.
not call
Typically,
a timeout? That
championship
was, like,
teams
the perfect
are somewhere in
time
the
to call a timeout.
+6 to +8 range. 10 is off the charts.
Oh, they're
The
passing.
Warriors
me.
making a switch
Understand.
here. Clark's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too.
Oh, you
Shumpert
gotta
is
be
checked in
kidding
for
me. Come
LeBron.
on, Draymond Green.
And you know what? That Warriors point differential was helped out a lot by their
I know
play
you
at
did.
home. The home differential was almost plus 15 points per game. A lot of blowout wins. Scary thing is they set their starters in the fourth so often, they could have made those numbers even higher had they wanted. And Iman Shumpert, more athlete than player when he entered the league. 42-inch max vertical, shoulders carved like Michelangelo. But he had a long way to go in terms of his skill set. And you can see that evolution right before your eyes.
They just continue to splash home those threes. Eliminating the deep shot
Exactly,
has to
because we got
become
the
priority
three-point
number
sliders
1
on.
for this defense.
Absolutely. You cannot
let
allow a
him play.
team to have that kind of a rhythm from beyond. Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
And talking about Iman Shumpert, he
We're
seemed to
probably
learn
gonna
from
get
working with LeBron and Kyrie last year.
Yes,
In this
Shumpert was
round.
brought over for his
mean, in
defense,
this quarter.
clearly, but as a bonus, his offense improved and got better. Now let's see if he can build on that going forward.
The Warriors have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. From deep, and another 3 for Golden State.
I don't think they can ask
Yep.
much more of him
I
than
hit
what he's
80.
done this quarter.
Cavaliers have gone 4
I
of
hit
6 from
80.
the field since the start of the third.
I won the bet because I hit 80. I told you I was going to.
In the corner, Smith with it,
So
takes
easy.
the three. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 8th assist in the game.
Of all
I
the
bet.
guys you want to
Watch.
leave open out
Watch
on the
me. I'm gonna
perimeter,
hit
he
this.
is the absolute last
I'm gonna
guy
hit 80.
on the list.
Watch this.
Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
You hit 80.
They came out smoking
Now,
here from
the
beyond.
challenge
And
that
Greg,
I've
as hot
been
as they
waiting
are
for.
from out there, absolutely
Hitting
no reason
100
at all not to
in the
just
game.
keep letting them fly.
I bet you Stephen Curry's going to be like, I don't know, player of the game.
Kicks it to Love. And it's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland
come
retains
on.
possession.
You know what? A
You
low
guys have the
percentage
ball.
pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk
would've
did
got it
not
when
pay
you had
off
a
because
chance.
it was well
Why?
defended.
Looking at who's out there now
Why
for the
don't you
Warriors.
listen?
Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Spates. Iguodala comes in for Green. Landon Rush, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Barbosa in for Ian Clark.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no
always
rings, and
going
they've
in.
controlled the boards.
Always.
And that's what's given them control of
Except
this
for
game.
not for half-court shot and full-court shot. Just three-pointers.
Oh, no.
that
Bad
are
time to
near
slip
the
up
rim.
there, Kevin. They got to
What?
stay focused.
And
Unsportsmanlike.
taking a technical there is the
contact?
last thing you want to do.
Oh, you
the
gotta be
opposite
kidding.
of smart basketball.
And a look now at how the offensive
People
approach
do
has been going here so
People
far
in this
for the
game
Warriors.
doing sportsmanship
And they've
contact.
made the long range
How come
look
you don't
like
call
a
that?
layup at times in this one, guys.
They've repeatedly
In
gotten
this
out
game,
on the
we
break
got a lot
tonight
of
as
fouls.
well and scored
But at
a
least we
lot
got
of
a lot of
baskets in
points.
transition.
Now, which matters more,
Here's
the
Shumpert.
points or the fouls?
Fry dishes to Dellavedova. And finally they hit one.
Hey,
Yeah, finally, you guys.
Dellavedova's got his
you
second
guys
basket of the
stink.
game. 1:04 left in the third. Curry outside. Another three for Golden State.
And you know what? He's got a new BFF. It's
Yes,
the triple.
we're gonna hit 90, guys. We're gonna
it
hit
has
90.
been his BFF today anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Smith
Come
kicks
on,
to
you better not
Moskov.
waste the clock.
Good defense by Iguodala.
Because you guys
That's a
are
surprise. I
going
mean,
to-
really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Curry outside. That's good. Curry's got 53.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Now, the best my career mode, I'd say
Here's
in all the
Dellavedova,
NBA
guarded by
games,
Curry.
are NBA Live
A
16.
floater.
I really
Smith
like
with
that.
a
idea.
wide open look.
The career
And it's
mode.
good.
The
Assisting
career
on the play was
mode.
Dellavedova.
Career
Dellavedova's
It's
got
like
3 assists
awesome.
tonight. Clark
They
setting up
don't
the
actually
half-court
call
offense
it my
now.
career
But Kevin, that's where
mode.
they've struggled. I mean, their fast break game has been productive.
Come on, we're
but
just gonna
in
waste
the
the
half
shot
court,
clock. Come on.
they've left a
Gonna
bit to
double
be
team me?
desired.
Huh?
Yeah, they've
We're gonna
got to
double
find
team
a
me,
way,
folks?
not enough ball movement or body movement when they get in the half court.
Jump ball. Are you kidding me? That is not jump ball. You gotta be kidding me. That's our ball.
And here are the Warriors now. And here's Iguodala outside. Oh, and the buzzer beater's
Buzzer
coming.
beater.
And money
Another
to end the quarter
buzzer
there
beater.
with the triple.
You guys, I already won the bet.
And thanks again
There's
for
no
joining
need
us.
to
Let's see
underestimate
what happens here in the
me.
fourth.
It's 52 to 92. I won the bet.
Here's Williams. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. We've got Channing Frye, Jefferson out there with Jones. Then there's McRae, and it's Williams at the 1 spot. And that one's good.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Azili gets the bucket.
Yeah, such a sweet three-point stroke there. It can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots
Now, I'm
it,
more of a
it
basketball
forces
fan
the
because at
opposing
school,
bigs to have to step out on the
some
perimeter.
of the people that I
That's
play
their
with
third
at
straight
school,
make off an assist.
they actually
Great
play with me,
ball movement.
and I have to make
Fires from
three-pointers
deep.
all the time.
Another three for Golden
You should
State.
see me when I'm
Three-pointers
open,
are
when I get the
killing them
chance
at this
to
point,
hit a three,
and they
I hit
haven't
a
been
three.
able to respond
It's
at
just
the
how
other
I
end.
am.
Yeah, and Greg, you
When I
know
get
the
a
only way
chance
that's going to
to
turn
three, I
around
hit the three.
defensively is by stopping the outside
Come
shot, not
on
getting into a
already.
shootout. They're not going to
You computers
out-shoot
are
out this
stupid.
team.
Williams' shot is off.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Rebound. I mean, you guys rebound.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. That's good.
I won the bet,
What
guys.
a final quarter these guys are having from downtown, just burying the
we're
threes in bunches.
beating them like
And they might as well keep going
points.
back to the well. No reason not to. I mean, work that perimeter. It's going good for you. Work it until it stops.
Jones, no luck.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Deep two from Rush. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
Now, guys,
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get.
NBA do you think
Again,
is
it's just
better?
one
NBA
game,
2K17
but nonetheless a
or
very
NBA 2K16?
impressive one, the
I'd
way
rather
they've
go for
handled their
NBA
business here.
2K16.
There's the pass to McRae. Some nice
Now,
passing
I
by
watch people
Cleveland
play
here.
NBA
Shot clock at
2K17.
5.
It looks good and all, but NBA 2K16
Shot to stop the
is
run.
actually a better experience.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
That's exactly
I
how
actually
you
got
have
a
to
free
defend
play-to-play
him. He's a
NBA
guy that the D
2K17
needs to be aware of at all times.
So,
And that one's good by Clark.
And chalk up a few more points for him there.
It's
This has
good,
been a
but bad at the
one-sided
same
game
time.
in just
Now,
about every area.
Absolutely, I echo that
Here's a tip
sentiment.
for you
Their
guys.
offense, their
if
defense.
you want
I mean,
to
it's all
buy
been
an NBA
terrific.
2K
Wow, beautiful feed from Mo
game,
Williams.
never,
And over 2.5
and I
minutes
mean
in the books here in the
never,
fourth.
ever get
Launches
the
a three.
older
And
versions
that
like
one's
the
good by
Xbox.
Clark. Clark's
Xbox
got
360
9
or
points here in the
PS2.
second half.
Because you know
It seems
what?
that every
They're
pass they
actually
make is
rip-offs.
leading to a score here. I
They
mean,
don't
that's
look
just
as new
exquisite
as,
ball
this-
movement.
this
And
one.
that's
They look
because the ball
straight
is
up
looking
lame.
for the best shot.
They don't-
And it's really
in
paid
NBA
off for them
2K17
during
for
the
the
run.
Xbox,
Williams
they
gets the
don't
bucket.
even have
Wow,
like
got that one
new
off
shot
right
release.
in the face of the
They
big
don't even
fella.
have that new,
Nice quick fire release.
Yeah,
they
and the
don't
mid-range
even have
shot
that
really
new
the only
shot
option in that
release.
situation.
They don't have the
Sometimes
new
when you're
release.
facing a bigger guy,
It's just
you
the
can't
old
get it all the way to the rim.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple,
Plus, it
folks.
doesn't
Get
fit
him the
in
ball
with the
and
layup.
get out of the way.
Because it looks lame.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have
Imagine
passed here in the fourth.
having
Foul
a
called
no
as he misses.
shooting
He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
You know, it was a bit of a roller coaster year for Mo Williams. I mean, he had that 50-point breakout game, but then later traded
I mean,
away
even the
to the
hoop
Hornets.
First one
Even the
falls for
hoop
him.
looks not as
And
good
of course,
as
Mo
this
Williams,
one.
Clark shipped to the
Hey,
Hornets
look at
for
this,
their
look at
playoff
this,
push
listen.
and helped out there.
I thought overall Kevin Mo had a really strong year given his age. Probably his most productive season since his early 20s.
And after
Looking
he
at
makes
who's
the
out there
shot,
now for the Warriors.
if he makes it, we're
Bogut
leading
comes
by
in
50
for
points.
Maurice Spates.
If he doesn't
And
make
it's
it, we're
Barbosa
leading by
in for
51
Sean
points.
Livingston.
We're leading by
And
50
both free throws
points,
good for Williams.
Hear
You know, the
what I
Cavs
said?
last season won a bunch of games, but
50 points.
they had to fight for a lot of
50.
them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and
50,
have to
guys.
fight their
50.
way out of it.
5-0.
From deep. And another 3 for Golden State.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Love outside. Williams has a screen for Love. Picked
Now, I'm
by
not trying to
Williams.
get inappropriate
Jones
here on the
for
channel,
3.
but,
A rebound by Azili.
Every time when players
Azili's
pick
got
in the
his 3rd
NBA,
rebound tonight.
sometimes, don't they
You
look
mentioned
like,
GA
don't
the
they look
Cavs and their
like,
comebacks. They actually
the
overcame double-digit
just
deficits
looks weird.
for 13 of their 53 wins last year.
Yeah, and Kevin, I remember their biggest one being a comeback after being down 17 points. I mean, but when you have the star power that the Cavs
Wait, you
have,
trying to
no
quit me or
comeback is out of the question. You're just never safe against this team.
Offensive rebound. And the rejection
Oh!
by Azili.
He said,
Out of
"Get
bounds,
that
Golden
out
State
of
takes
here."
possession.
He said, get that out of here.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
And the shot is good.
Well, I tell you what, when you get
Wow.
this kind of effort and efficiency from him,
We're
they're
leading
a really
by
hard team to beat.
58
And
points.
so it's going to end up in the
If we
record
don't-
books
if
as
they
a
don't make
blowout,
this
a
shot.
dominating performance for the Warriors.
Agreed, Steve, and as
Come
one-sided
on,
as it gets
Andrew.
today. You know,
Come
Clark,
on,
there were
Andrew.
some dominant moments in about every facet of this this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right
Come
for
on,
them.
guys.
I mean,
Saying
game planning
Warriors
by
does
the
not
coaches,
help. Say
execution
boo.
by the players.
Say boo.
Everything was spot on.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing
See, guys,
performance this was for
you
Curry. There wasn't much they could do to
you
slow
guys
him
just
down
helped him.
as he was converting every good chance he got.
For three, Barbosa, another three for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost
See, I actually won the bet by
exclusively
23 points
from the
already.
triple. 4 of their last
But yeah,
5
no
makes
chance
are
against
from
it.
beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to
I'm
watch
not
this. I mean,
making
the
a video
defense
tomorrow.
practically giving them
Oh,
no shot.
God.
But they recover it.
You just
And
missed another
here's
one
Williams.
of those moments.
Shot
This
clock
ain't
at
get that
5.
out of here, man.
Over Bogut. And the shot falls short this time.
And, boy, has he been struggling
Snap.
big time here in
Okay.
the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean,
Okay.
you can see
It's
it.
just
No
me.
flow at all
She's
to
out.
his game right now.
Rush outside. That's good.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they
good.
had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout
Really
blow.
by 6.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more
gonna
than makes
win.
up for it with some serious leaping
I mean,
ability.
I can't believe the
Now 8
Cavaliers are
seconds
losing. They're
separate
like
the
a
two
pretty good
clocks.
team, but
Bogut. And another three for
they
Golden
beat
State.
They beat us in
That's
the
just a
championship.
little more for these fans to cheer
How
about
come they're
as
not
they get
beating
ready
us?
to celebrate
Guys,
a W.
It's
Well,
already
let the
over.
party start.
We won.
Celebration
And they're
begins,
not
and they're
even
gonna let
trying
their
to get
guys
100
here.
points.
Yeah, I love
They're
the
just trying to
communication
throw down
and the
as many
chemistry
dunks
between those
as
teammates.
possible.
The clock
because
now
they
can
know
just
they're
run out
going
for
to
the
lose.
Warriors.
They know.
Barbosa for three. The Cavaliers pull it in. Here's Williams.
He's just going to waste the shot clock. I don't care. We're leading by a lot.
So we
We're
see the
leading by
Warriors
16
taking the game here.
points.
They poured it on tonight,
There's
Clark.
no
A dominant
video.
showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
Why
I don't think
not?
they have anything but positives to take away
They're
from
kind
this
of
win.
just buddy-buddy. They know they
Offensively,
lost by
defensively,
60
every
points.
aspect of the game, it all went right for them.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson. As a unit, the team seemed to have a cohesive approach out there. How important was the lift you got from the
So
bench?
guys,
Just do it as
that's
a
the
team.
end
You know,
of
it's
our
not
20
an individual
subscriber
effort.
special.
We're a real deep team this year.
I once again
We got,
thank
you know,
everybody
guys
for
who
their
started off a good team,
cooperation
so
of
we stick
subscribing to the channel.
Thank you,
or else,
Klay. We so appreciate it.
we
Back to
wouldn't
you,
have
Kevin.
had this video.
All right, Doris, thank you.
So thank
and
you
that about
so
wraps it
much
up. This is
for
Kevin Harlan
subscribing
saying thank you
and
for
watching
tuning
my
in.
videos.
So long
It
and good
means
night,
a lot
everyone.
to me.
The 2K Sports
And I
post-game
mean
show.
See, we're gonna watch the post-game show. See how bad we beat the Cavaliers.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Stephen Curry. It was nothing
See,
short
I
of a
told you.
professional
I
offensive
I
clinic he
told
put
you it
on
was gonna
today.
be Stephen Curry.
He hit
I
shots
told
from
you.
every place he took him,
See,
and he took a
one
lot of
assist,
them to
one
score more
rebound,
than 50
53
points.
What can you
Heard
say
that,
about the
guys?
show he put on tonight?
53
That was
points.
simply basketball greatness. You hardly get a player that gets that focused, that determined. He did the work of 3 players out there tonight and got the points to prove it.
One thing that stood out to me was his contribution from deep. You know he can hit the 3 ball, but we saw him do a lot more damage than normal, and that really opened up the game.
And that'll do
See,
it for our
did you see all those
broadcast tonight.
long
Hope you
shots? Stephen Curry.
enjoyed the show.
Because of
for
the
me and
3-point
Kenny
sliders.
Smith, Shaquille O'Neal,
No.
and Kevin Harlan,
I told
and the
that I
entire
wouldn't have made
2K
100
Sports
points
crew,
without the sliders.
have a
I
wonderful
know
evening.
that, but I knew that I would beat the Cavaliers without the sliders. I knew that. Now, I bet you guys that NBA 2K17 looks just like the layout of NBA 2K16. There's one more replay of the second replay of the game. Alright. Now, guys, I bet you that NBA 2K16 for the Xbox 360 does not have those sliders. Does not have like the 3-point sliders. So guys, this is the end to our 20 subscribers special. To our 20 subscriber special. I hope you enjoyed because